This is a rare video because we've never seen one of these boxes before, and we may never see one again because it's rare that it would travel in the circles of the customers that we service. I'm going to ask one of my viewers, Mr. Subaru1387, to fact check me because I believe that this is the KRP 1022 model. I'm not sure because the label that has the model number is on the back of the box, and the box is up against a wall of the shop, and I can't get access to it because moving it away from that wall is asking far too much given the confines of the area it was in and the weight in the box. So do me a favor if you would, Mr. Subaru, check that out for me and let me know, or if you're familiar with the Snap-on model of this box, let me know in the comments, and let's open up some conversation about that. It's a heck of a box, and it's going to be a lot of fun to go over. I want to thank Brian Manning for allowing me access to his home shop where I shot this video. He's an up-and-comer in the field. He's been servicing Ducatis for years, and then he did a lot of specialty work with a custom Jaguar shop. Now he's striking out on his own and opening up his own mobile motorcycle service, repair, and performance shop. I'm going to put his contact information in the description below the video, so if you need services like the ones he offers, hit him up. He's a great guy. He and I have known each other for a while, and it was great to catch up with him and get access to his box. So let's go over the Snap-on tool utility vehicle.
I couldn't do my usual narration as I shot this with the camera because Brian was working in the shop, so I'm doing a voiceover after the fact. Two cabinets on each side of the box, and they have two shelves and two drawers in each. The drawers here are pretty heavy duty. I believe each drawer slide is rated for 125 pounds. Snap-on does not publish a spec on their drawer slides, so I have to go by what I see when I look at them. They look to me to be pretty heavy duty. I'm guessing are 125 pounds a piece, so each drawer then would be rated for 250 in the side cabinets. And there's plenty of depth in these drawers. You can store blow molded cases and other bulky items. He's got some wood blocking that he puts in there and some diagnostic tools. And then the shelves are adjustable, so you can put whatever you like on those. Great for blow molded cases and other items that you can stand up on their sides. The slides for the drawers are detented when they close, so that's what keeps them from opening up on their own. And you can see the trays and other attachments that hang on the pegboard inside of the side cabinet doors. The hutch opens up wonderfully, very smooth mechanism there, and the hutch light that it came with comes on automatically. The light is well placed. It doesn't cast any shadows against the lid of the hutch, and the different segments to the light cast this beautiful even light throughout the hutch. The top of the box and the fenders are coated with the spray-on bed liner that lasts a really long time. It's a terrific option for all kinds of applications. When you see them on toolboxes, you know it's going to last a long time. It's going to clean up easily. In the drawers, they have these deep drawers and they have some shallow drawers. All the deep drawers on the long bank have dual slides. So I'm assuming that means each drawer is rated for 500 pounds. I didn't want to open all the drawers at once. I didn't want to risk tipping the box over because all the drawers are full. But even full of tools, the drawers open very smooth. And the shallow drawer here, you can see, just has one set of slides, just like the one above it. But even then, the drawers easily support their own weight plus all the tools that are in there. The top two drawers are full width, and you don't often see that. And like every well-designed box, these have full extension drawers. You can see the back of the drawer comes out to be flush with the front of the box. And the nice thing about showing you a box that's in production is you can see why that's so important. This socket, for example, is easily accessible, as well as these deep sockets that are in the back of the drawer. If this drawer was not full extension and you lost, say, 2 or 3 inches to the front of the box, you would not be able to access that socket. See, I can't get it out at all. So having the full extension drawer slides are very important because you can then just reach back and grab the socket and other tools that are back there. You have a full line of sight to all your tools in the back row, and you can easily retrieve anything that may roll back there, like screwdrivers or extensions or anything. This drawer had his collection of sockets, extensions, ratchets in it, and it was all handled very easily by the capacity of the drawer. Underneath the full width drawers are these stabilizing channels. There's 6 of them underneath both the top and second drawer, and those are necessary. Any drawer that is that large risks sagging when you load it full of tools. And those stabilizer channels add rigidity and strength to the drawer. Most boxes have 2, 3, or 4. Snap-on really over-engineers it and puts 6 channels on each drawer. On the small bank on the right, it has a deep drawer on the bottom, and all the drawers on the right bank only have 1 pair of slides, but given that they're such heavy-duty slides, you don't need to double up in any of those drawers, including the deep one, because there's no way you're going to overload that. The tires are pneumatic. They're 20 inches in diameter. They're mounted on a 10-inch aluminum rim, and they've got a tread on them that, man, if you mounted an 1100cc engine on this thing, you could probably take it off-roading. I don't advise that, but you could anyway. Continuing underneath, you can see, I couldn't get back there. That pink thing is a child's toy, but if you look on the wheel, that's a brake disc. These things have disc brakes to keep it from rolling. Because fully loaded, these things are going to be really heavy, and they really frame out the bottom well. You can see the huge support bracket down there. And if this is like all the other Master Series boxes Snap-on makes, there's 3 channels that run the length of that box. I couldn't tell because of the extra material under there that houses the brake rod and the actuating mechanism. But the bottom box is a Master Series box, and I know the Master Series boxes have 3 channels. That brake system is activated with this T-handle. When the T-handle is in the upright position, the brakes are engaged. You disengage the brakes by pulling the handle down, and now you can wheel the thing around. And it links directly to the disc brakes on all 4 wheels.
Now, who is best suited for this toolbox? Well, not many, because it's such a specialty box. It is not the right box for just every technician. It is certainly not a box that you find in your standard automotive or diesel or fleet shops. This is designed specifically to move over rough terrain or in environments like race garage shops or pits, where you're going to be moving this box in and out, on and off haulers, where you're going to be moving around a lot week to week, going to tracks and doing that kind of work. Having said that, I'll say this: it's awfully solid, and it's a great box for any environment, but at the price tag, it's awfully expensive. Brand new, these things are listing for just under $23,000 on Snap-on's website. And not that that's a huge departure from the cost of, say, an Epic Series box with a Hutchinson side cabinet, but this one's so specialized, you're not going to have a great application for it everywhere you work. It is also not at all appropriate for a new technician or someone who's only been in the field for a few years. This is the box for the seasoned race technician who's going to be traveling with it, or somebody who just wants to treat himself to a box that nobody else in the shop is going to have. And then it's only for guys who or gals who have been in the business for a long time, have committed themselves to it, and are able to take on the financial obligation that purchasing a box like this would entail. So do me a favor, keep watching the channel, because we've got all kinds of interesting videos coming up in the future, including some other toolbox tours, some reviews on Matco tool carts, and also some more Tools in the Hall videos. So click down here now to subscribe so that you don't miss any of it. Thank you so much for watching, and remember, use a tool. Don't be one.